Welcome back to Poetry and Police, people. I think I'm going to waste no time, by just talk about this thing, because in my years, in my 22 years, you hear me, people? In my 22 years of serving the Jamaica Constabulary Force, my 22 years, and all the police can come forward and say the same thing too. Man will do 30 years and 40 years and 50 years in the Jamaica Constabulary Force can never come out publicly or come out and say that they have witnessed or when they were on the job witnessed a shooting where 18 people got shot. I want a police come tell me that. I want a old police come and tell me that. That they have witnessed where 18 people have been shot. 18 people, 10 dead. And this, in a Kingston, this happened, Well, when they say Kingston, the crime capital of Jamaica, Kingston, And we don't a country, this in a four-part, in a Clarendon, this, So you see, we handle them places there like them a baby until them broke out, and there's no return for Clarendon. And why? Because of the amount of drugs we are on a Clarendon. You understand me, people? The amount of drugs we are on a Clarendon, and this is what is causing all of the problem in Jamaica. Drugs, and that leads to gang violence and people fighting over turf and people fighting over guns and money. Now, I hear about massacre before in my life. I see massacre. I have been on murder scene, triple murder, where 4 murder commit and 5 to. Yes, I see that. But in my history of serving the Jamaica Constabulary Force, I have never seen an 18 shooting incident yet where 10 people drop out. Or 8 people drop out, my correction. And 10 injured and in the hospital. People, what does this say for Jamaica, people? What does this say for Jamaica? Does this shine any light on Jamaica and the justice system and the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the Ministry of National Security? This shooting, people, is a plain and straight and transparent statement that, guess what? The police cannot stop the crime in Jamaica, or the police are not being allowed to proper police Jamaica in order to stop crime. You think, yo, people, let me tell you something. Me vex right now, And once more Jamaica they on the map again, because them ya massacre your people. These kind of massacres only happen down in the Middle East, Somalia and them place there, Afghanistan and them place there. Ethnic cleansing. So what kind of cleansing are going in Jamaica now? Family cleansing? Because what I get to understand is that some drugs were stolen and people shot people, and then people go back and shot people. Now people come back and shot people. So a last lick thing, But back in the day when I know it used to be one man get licked and the next man get licked. But now I want whole neighborhood them and them try wipe out now. And people, I want to learn this, It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Because last lick them a play now, what I call it? We call it last lick. Where a man go reprise again, And then man go reprise again, This now go done. And not even the police can stop this. I am ashamed to say it, but me tell you something, not even the police can stop this. When boy head lose them screws and boy decide say a gunshot. And if police get in them way, a gunshot. Because these criminals in Jamaica, them know, They know that if them commit murder and then charge possibility or then go to court and them, they will get away. The right money run and the right attorney, they will get away. Only some little idiot alone in Jamaica get convicted for murder. If you look around, you ever see no man of substance yet or dirty common boy, criminal boy of substance we have links with the hierarchy in the country ever get convicted for murder yet? You see, people with blind, you look at it appear as if Jamaican people are blind, Most of Jamaican people are blind. Like they're not seeing what is happening around them. It's like they want Jamaica to be the next Somalia, and then everybody go ball now. And blame government. You understand me? Everybody go ball and blame government. When, in the first place, none of would never take any step to make the country better. None of would never try to work with the police either. To make these things, to prevent these things from happening. You see the thing about it, brother? If a man can strap up in a car and go kill 18 people, go shoot up with the intention to kill 18 people. Because as far as I'm concerned, attempt murder that, a 18 case of attempt murder that, Well, 8 murder and 10 case of attempt murder that, And a matter of fact, if anybody who was not shot, those are victims too. So we had 30 people in the whole place where shots were fired at. A 30 case that, This is how Jamaican criminals are brave. This is how, I'm always telling you, people. Jamaica, I'm always telling you that Jamaican criminals are terrorists. We are not dealing with any ordinary criminals in Jamaica. We are dealing with terrorists in Jamaica. That is what we are dealing with. And when police take up arms, when you have a few police who are a cut above the rest, a few police officers who take crime fighting serious like a them family business. I step on them corner boy and step on them all germs here, them cockroach here. You have Jamaica for Justice and you have Indicom and you have all type of people that run off, they come black all road and run up their mouth and talk because they don't want the police to do them job. You can't bet any money if a police go down there and drop out even 5 boy, a be a roadblock. What the road them now like it? 18 people get shot. You see me I say people? Drugs and money and guns that are run Jamaica right now. That are run Jamaica right now and the police can't stop it. Because it's bigger than the police. Because like I always tell people, in all of my videos, them and the same politician them way run the place and them see when them boy I work for them I eat food out of them boy and same way. You say the other day the justice system has set an example, that you can do anything in Jamaica and get away with it. And that's why I call Jamaica a criminal paradise. No one would have thought that Jamaica was doing well in tourism and all of these things, but what is going to happen now? When the news hit the international media that Jamaica just have a 8 murder and 10 shoot, call it a 18 shooting case. Man massacre 18 people. Luckily, 10 survived. And that is what I say now, people. This don't look good for Jamaica. This don't look good for the Prime Minister. This don't look good for the opposition. This don't look good on the ministers. And this don't look good on the Jamaica Constabulary Force, the Ministry of National Security. And this don't look good for the people of Jamaica. And it don't look good for Jamaica itself. You think I'm going to go and come to Jamaica right now when you see so much people get shot? And come to business of Jamaica? I warn them all the time, that the police is not being allowed to do their jobs. And the few police officers who wants to make a difference in the country are not given the room to breathe. They are not being promoted and they're not given the room to operate because of too much red tapes right now. Is this the difference now? All cockroach are rolling, all criminal are rolling. Them don't need red tapes, Them just go massacre anybody they want massacre. They don't shoot anybody when them want shoot, whether innocent or not, whether that the person them steal them drugs or thief them guns or what. Them no care. Jamaican criminals do not respect law and order, people. And money alone Jamaican criminal respect. And then godfather, then politician godfather, then politician friend. Now, over the years, 4 Path, Clarendon has been giving Jamaica trouble. A long time Clarendon get trouble now, And what is being done about Clarendon really? Clarendon is worse than Kingston now. A rural area is now worse than Kingston. And more areas in Jamaica are going to get worse. Manchester travel to. Manchester, good Manchester catch up to. Manchester start getting a lot of gun murders now, murders in Manchester now. Soon Manchester might get to the level of Clarendon. Montego be one of the place them too. And you have other countries here that is going to follow soon. And you know why, people? I am going to tell you now why. Because the government in Jamaica, People's National Party, them destroy the Jamaica Constabulary Force. You hear me say, people? I'm going to tell you this. The People's National Party, they destroy the Jamaica Constabulary Force. But now, the Jamaica Labour Party is in power. What are they doing? They are still destroying the Jamaica. They're not doing anything to help the Jamaica Constabulary Force, to help crime and violence same way. A matter of fact, crime is getting even worse under the control of the Jamaica Labour Party right now. And you know, I'm not going to talk about the past. I'm going to talk about the future. Now our future rests in the hands of the Jamaica Labour Party because of them in power. So what are we going to do about these type of crime in Jamaica? What kind of message are we going to send to these gunmen that listen me? Them have to think about this all 10 times before them even think about doing some massacre some people like this. Eh? Because when these things happen, these cockroaches know that they can get away with it. Them just get a big lawyer and them have enough money to pay off judge and pay off prosecution and do everything. I saw Jamaica a run. And me no want nobody can tell me say no Jamaica's a run because me know say a sir. Me have experience in the thing. And me know say a psycho. You understand me, people? You have good prosecutors out there. You have good police officer, but you have corrupt prosecutor, corrupt police, and corrupt judge, corrupt politician. But what makes the list, you know, on top of the list is the corrupt politician them in Jamaica. Boy, bright and faced if you go shoot up so much people. Like there's no law. Like at the Wild Wild West. Jamaica is the Wild Wild West. So Jamaica is a state is a failed. Is Jamaica a failed state? Is Jamaica a failed country, a failed state that has no law? That a man can get up or some dirty boy can just get up and go massacre people like this without even second thought? And it's not even these people alone that were affected in this whole brawl that is going on over drugs now. Other people have been shot too. So now this incident alone claim about probably 10 lives already and about 12 victims. Or 10 victims. You understand me, people? What are we going to do? What is the Jamaican government going to do now? You can't save face for this, Mr. Prime Minister. This gone bad now, you know. Just the other day, the justice system in Jamaica showed the world that it does not exist. The justice system showed the world, the whole world, the Jamaican, the good law-abiding citizens and the rest of the world that a man can do anything in Jamaica and get away with it. And this is what these criminals are at. Right now in a criminal time in Jamaica now, you know. A criminal independence we have going on in Jamaica right now, you know. Criminal independence, you know. Not decent people independence, you know. Criminal independence are going in Jamaica now, you know. When dirty boy road murder people, the investigation does not carry on for no long time. In a no time investigation done once a yellow tape lit most of the time. Because police can't get the information upon the murder them. And police can't solve the murder. And police in Jamaica can hardly solve murders. Because nobody now give police information because we base most of the evidence off of eyewitnesses. And Jamaican criminals are different. We do not possess the equipment to investigate murder properly in Jamaica. Hence, the clear up rate in Jamaica will never be good until we get those equipments in place and the police officers who investigate murders are properly trained until the CIB reactivate the CIB to full strength. That is all me I say now. Commissioner of Police. Boy, it's sad. As soon as you get commissioner of police, them a big murder, you drop on you, but you have to go take it. So you go. Because That is what is handed down to you. You have been handed down a police department that is not properly funded. And you have handed police officers who are not properly cared for, and police officers who have no respect by the Jamaican citizens. Worse, no respect by criminals in Jamaica. Because the police who put their foot down, who the boy them fear, that style of policing has been abolished. So these boys, these criminals, these cockroaches don't fear no police anymore. They walk and do anything and murder anybody them want murder. And on top of it all, them realize that they can walk away from committing gruesome acts like these. You understand? They can walk away from committing gruesome acts like this because they will be in court for years and linger. They can get rid of witnesses. They can get rid of witnesses. While the case is going on, they can get rid of witnesses. They can tamper with jurors. They can cause anything for the case to have a hung jury or the case is thrown out, because that is how the criminals start to operate in Jamaica, because our judicial system has too much loopholes. And I hope that the Prime Minister fixes all of these issues when Jamaica, if and when Jamaica becomes a republic. And I know that all the laws should have to be revisited and changed, and I hope we sit down properly, Mr. Prime Minister. You sit down with the Minister of National Security, you sit down with your Commissioner of Police, and you sit down with some senior police officers too. Not just the Commissioner, because you have police officers out there who are way smarter than the Commissioner of Police when it comes to crime and violence, and needed what acts is to be put in place to deal with the crime that exists in Jamaica. Tell my boy, I forget corporal punishment. I tell you, man. Until the Prime Minister sits down with the Commissioner of Police, it changes everything in Jamaica, because guess what? Crime has changed in Jamaica, you know. Crime has changed to the worst in Jamaica. Gunmen are more polite. They are more polite. Understand? Because they want the police to be extra affable and nice. All they want in Jamaica nowadays is community police who walks around and hug gunmen and cheer on gunmen while they are committing crimes, and drive past gunmen while they are committing crimes. They want police who are afraid to bust their guns. They want police who are afraid to commit fatal shootings. They want police who are afraid to pressure the community and do not care if anything is reported to the MP. You have a few police left in the organization who don't care about the MP, who don't care about Jamaica for Justice, who does not care about income when they are carrying out their duties once it is within the ambit of the law. But you have some police who are so scared of their own shadow that they're not going to find themselves in certain situations. They rather to leave the organization or just sit down a station and play domino. And that is the mentality that would appear as if the whole Prime Minister and the whole politics on both sides want the police to adapt. I will say it again, you know. Jamaica will pay dearly, and Jamaica is going to pay dearly because of mistakes that's constantly been made by our judicial system, our prosecutors. And Jamaica will always pay dearly, will continue to pay dearly until certain things has changed in government and especially in the Ministry of National Security. Boy, enough he feel so bad. Boy, enough he feel so brave. Boy, enough is so bad. Boy, enough is so brave. All common boy out the road. All cockroach. Enough he take up gun and go shoot up 18, 20 people like that. No. Enough he happen. Boy, if he afraid if he even drive with gun on the road. I saw it figure. Because they know the ramifications of their actions will not be nice. But these boys know that when they commit certain heinous crimes in Jamaica, it's a slap on the wrist. There's no execution for them. There's none for them. And if police go out of the way, if you get preemptive strike on them, police end up in a prison instead. You understand me? Because how dare a policeman step on a criminal in any community that has status? How dare you as a policeman take out the elite in the community? You will never hear the end of it, because the MP will ensure that this man gets that this man's family get the best lawyer, and ensure that this policeman loses his job. There are so many things that attribute to these type of crimes, brethren. But the most important one is the fact that these boys feel that they can do anything in Jamaica and get away with it. And this is not the end of it. The last lick not done yet, Commissioner of Police, Mr. Prime Minister. The last lick not done yet. It is going to get worse, and people are going to answer back for this. Just hope so they don't answer with 20 at this time or more. Because me I tell you, say it's not done yet. More people are going to drop out. Or even when you put the police in the area, people still are going to drop out. And you know why I'm going to tell you this? Because unless, what you're going to know? You're going to put police in the place static. That's the only thing you're doing, static. And then again, this crime does not have to happen in that area again. Man, find man anywhere they want and mash up man. Because it's not concentrated in one area. So what are you going to do? You can't static nobody there, so. What the reprisal are going to happen? The suspect in the matter, the police probably be searching for him now. But is the police going to ever catch him? And then, even if the police catch him, where's the evidence? What evidence does the police have? Do we have eyewitnesses? And when an eyewitness see the evil of these men who commit this crime, you think they're going to really come to police and give police information? Do you think that? They are not going to. So even if you hold on upon this boy and you're not going to have no evidence to charge him. And if him even know that he make him liar, carry him in and him just laugh after the system and walk. A boy like that, a preemptive strike him forget. I believe in certain type of policing, and I believe that if you're walking around and destroying the Jamaican, destroying the country like that, and destroying people like that, then you should be taken out. You should be dealt with according to the acts that you are doing. I believe in that. I believe in that. Because if I was a detective in Clarendon and now assigned to Clarendon and dealing with this case, trust me, a night and day hunting this. A night and day hunting this. Me nah stop until he pays for this crime. Because the police not supposed to stop until this cockroach pay for this crime. He has just torn down everything that is being built in Jamaica. This man has shown the Jamaican people, both abroad and abroad, that Jamaica is not getting any better. These criminals are showing you that a criminal run things in a Jamaica, no police. Watch what happening in Jamaica, it is going to get worse. Jamaica will play dear. They're going to walk in a police station and start shoot up the whole police station. Watch what go on. That is how brave these criminals are in Jamaica nowadays. That is how brave these criminals are. Them soon start walking a police station and shoot up police. Well, them start long time, but trust me, it's going to be more prevalent. Them will walk in a police station and kill 5, 6, 7 police. What is going to happen? Because they know they can get away with it. So who is going to come forward and say, oh, me see? Nobody. What are we going to use to arrest and charge him? Nothing. Hopefully Jamaica, I was in the area, go and see some license plate or something. That is the only thing we can bet on right now. But these things should never happen in a country like Jamaica. We are not Somalia. We are not Afghanistan. We are now in the Middle East. There's no form of ethnic cleansing going on in Jamaica. So these massacres should never be happening in Jamaica. I can remember one time when I was a young police in Seaview Gardens, when I just joined Seaview Gardens police station. A man was killed. And that is set up in 9 night then in Jamaica. Natty Morgan and his massive went to the 9 night and massacred 5 people. That was the highest thing me ever seen and experienced, heard about in a St. Andrews out in my life. You understand me? And like I said, people, at 22 years being in Jamaica Constabulary Force, I have never seen a murder like this or heard about any shooting like this before of this magnitude. I mean, all the police can come and say the same thing. So that what does that say? That says that Jamaica is not getting better when it comes to crime and violence. Jamaica does not have a handle on crime and violence. It is out of crime and violence in Jamaica is out of the control of the police. It is out of the control of the Minister of National Security. It is out of the control of the Prime Minister, the serving Prime Minister, and also the opposition. Because like we always say, crime pays in about who benefits from crime. There may something not supposed to happen in our country like Jamaica. The murder of these magnitudes. The only way this can happen is if those criminals do not care about law and order, which they don't. Because Jamaica judicial system are joke thing. Jamaican police department are joke thing. Jamaican prime minister are joke thing. Jamaican opposition leader are joke thing. Jamaica itself are joke thing. Jamaica is not a real place. Jamaica is a criminal paradise, and we can conclude that right now. Jamaica is getting to be, is turning to Somalia, or Haiti. Watch what's going to happen in Jamaica. Jamaica is going to get worse. Yeah, some people may take up and leave, but some people can't leave. Some people can leave Jamaica, some people cannot. So the people who cannot leave Jamaica have to sit in the crime and violence that is happening in Jamaica now. And it is people, it is going to get worse. It is going to get worse. And you are going to see, you are going to experience gunmen charge, gunmen getting away in court. Because the system cannot even afford to convict these men, does not have the capability to convict and keep these criminals behind bars. Even the sentencing them need to change when it comes to murders and shootings. Criminals need to fear committing crime. And if they are not, if they don't fear committing crime, then Jamaica will never, ever, ever, ever be better. Criminals in Jamaica have no fear of the law, no fear of police, no fear of politicians. Are them friends or politicians? Are they friends anyway?